Right, hello everyone, welcome back to an episode of Jay's Unlocked Dairy. I'm Jay and this is my garden. Hope everyone's okay and doing well. Just a quick update guys, what we've been up to. We managed to go through with delia tubers, which you'll be able to see on the clipping. Got them cleaned up and we'll put them inside of the trough. You'll be able to see the idea what I'm going to be doing and the plans what I've got planned for them. We're going to have a little bit of experiment and see what comes from them. But you'll be able to see that in the clipping because we'll talk through it. I started to bring the strawberry runners in. This is going to be the first year on these strawberry runners where I collected. We've got about 8 plants inside of here. We'll use our own compost from the compost bins. You'll be able to see all that. We'll get it all sorted out, sift through. And we've got about 10 more plants to sort out, first year runners. And then we're going to go through them with our plants. But we're going to go do that next week. Also, we had a little blueberry bush inside of here and all. Managed to get the right compost for it. We've got that potted up. Sitting here at the moment, but it's sitting here for a couple of weeks, then we'll get it outside because like I say, we're not going to get no fruits from it this year. But the other plant, blueberry bush, which is on its 2nd year now, fingers crossed we'll get some from that this year, but I don't know because I don't know it's going to be the following year on its 3rd year. We did give that a good clean up, which you'll be able to see, and also managed to put some mulch on it and all with some the compost, well, like the low HP, it's high in acid, so you'll be able to see all that anyway guys. But at the moment it's just going around, just getting everything cleaned up, just making the start on these strawberry runners and going from there. So you'll be able to see all that on the clipping guys. If you like what you see and stuff like that and you consider subscribing, come along, subscribe, feel free. I want to say hello to all my new subscribers and all out there. Hello, welcome to my channel. Cheers for all the comments and stuff like that what you're leaving and that. Really appreciate it and stuff, because at the end of the day guys, if you like gardening, we'll all just work together, we'll give each other helps, tips out like that. It's great. I love it, you know. So just feel free to comment anything you want, ask any questions or give us some advice if you think I'm doing something wrong out like that. Fire some advice over, I really appreciate it. But yeah guys, I want to let you chill out and watch these couple of clippings what we get up to, and I appreciate you watching and I'll catch you at the end of the video. Okay, right, hello everyone, welcome back. It is now Monday the 11th of January. Just quickly pop up the garden because we're going to tackle a couple of jobs. First things first is, I'm inside of that potting shed at the moment. I'm going to go for with delia tubers, and what I'm going to do is that trough, I'm just going to sit them inside the compost inside of that trough. I will put a little bit cover over the top of them because it is quite cold at this moment of time, and I'm going to get the paraffin heater inside of there and all and start getting it heated up. Just a little bit warm in there, not too much, just a little bit, because what I want to do is I want to start taking some cuttings from these tubers. I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to have a little experiment. These delias are now nothing fancy now like that, so it's ideal for me to practice on them. So I'm going to get a little bit heat inside of there, and then what we're going to be doing is once they start coming through, we'll start taking cuttings and stuff. I spin these around and I like to have a little look. Also what I'm starting to do and all is I'm starting to bring the strawberries in from the bottom. So these strawberries here are the first years what I got off the mother plants last year, so this is going to be their first year. I had a fantastic crop off them last year inside of this greenhouse, just didn't have many of them, so that's why I'm collecting stock at the moment. Couldn't tell you what sort of strawberry they are because they came with the garden. I've just been taking the runners off, but they're absolutely fantastic, nice size. If you look back on my videos, you'd be able to see in that. But nice strawberry. So we're going to get these cleaned up. What I am going to be doing is, Dad's been a proper gent, and when I've been grafting, he's been up here. He's got us a nice bucket full of compost out of the bins. This here is out of the recycling bins down the bottom where we've been hiding with composting all the stuff over the year. And I managed at the beginning of the year, last year, I grabbed some seaweed. All that broke down nicely inside of here. So I think this mix here also mixed up with some multi-purpose. Got some perlite in there, probably not really like, but I put some in. A bit of sharp sand, and we'll get them potted up, these strawberries, and I think the strawberries will love it because like I say, it's got some seaweed and stuff inside of here. So we're going to have a little experiment and see how they get on. Obviously I'm going to mix it all up with all that stuff, and I'm going to start slowly bring them in, get them cleaned up, and then we're going to start getting the other plants cleaned up, and my dad's going to grab that sink tomorrow and get at the top of the garden ready for me coming back up after him and getting it all sorted out. Making a start anyway. So what I do, guys, is I spin these around and we'll go into that potting shed and we'll have a little look what I'm up to inside of there with them dahlias. Right, and guys, I'll quickly show you what I'm doing in here before it gets too dark. This is why I'm going to be investing in some light inside of here. But this is where the pak chor was. It's came to nothing, it's not doing much, so change of plan, got rid of it. The mice ate most of it anyway, to be totally honest with you. And I'm going to get these tubers in here. If you do follow us, you notice I just kept them up here inside of this tub. I'm going to clean them up and I'm going to put them inside of here. This soil here is just moist a little bit. It's not wet or not like that, it's just moist. So I'm going to put them inside of here. All these tubers are nothing fancy or not like that. I've just been what I've been collecting. Don't get us wrong, some lovely flowers, but I found last year I was a bit all over with them. They were growing all different and that, so I've been reading up, if you take the cuttings from them and stuff like that, the plants are better and things. So we're going to have a little mess around, a little experiment. Plus it's going to be good for me because obviously I want to learn this sort of stuff, especially if I get some exhibition dahlias and that. These are going to be going over the little plot bit, what we're sorting out over there, what's going to be the new flower section, which we're in the middle of sorting out. But like I say, it's just a little experiment, so it's a perfect opportunity for me to mess around with these. I am going to keep a close eye on them. I am going to put a little bit of heat inside here with a paraffin heater, but I will be keeping a very close eye on them. I'm in two minds, do I highlight something over the top of them, like a bit of fleece or something, or do I just let them be? I don't know. But like I say, I keep an eye on them, guys. But that's all I'm doing, is I'm getting these out now. I'm just cleaning them all up, and then I'm just transplanting them in where they belong. Okay. Right, guys, it is getting quite dark now, so I will show you when again tomorrow if I can. It will get a bit later when I come back up. But you got the gist of it. They're just inside of this soil. This one's sticking out quite a bit, but because it's a canny size tuber, it's massive. I'll probably be to split that one, to be totally honest with you. But I'll just leave it there for now, see how it gets on, and I might split it. But there we go. If you can see, that's all the tubers in. We'll get some heat sorted in here, keep a really close eye on them, and then we'll see if we can get some cuttings from them. And like I say, guys, we can have a little mess around, a little experiment, and then hopefully when I do get my hands on some decent exhibition ones, at least I know what I'm doing when I'm going to be doing the cutting, so I can get my own stock and things. But everything's going to get all sorted out inside of here, and we're all going to get a light sorted in here. So we're going to go in the greenhouse now and do what we've got to do in there. Right then, guys, back in the greenhouse. All I'm doing at this moment of time is just making the compost up. So I'm just getting some multi-purpose inside of here. Had some sharp sand in. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use stuff what we got sieved out of the bins. Like I say, it's had loads of stuff hiding there. Veg, cardboard, tea bags, seaweed, leaves, you name it, everything's been in there. It's broke down nicely. So we're just going to do a couple of scoops of that each. I need a bigger tub. And then we'll just mix it in a bit. Bit messy, but that's what it's all about. That's why I got this tray there for, so I'm going to go like that. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to use smooth out of here. These are the tubs what I grew my peppers in last year, so we're going to use these tubs here. To be honest with you, they're growing out really. I'll probably be able to leave them in them little pots. To be totally honest with you, but we're going to try a couple in these pots here to see what makes it different in the pots a bit bigger. Because like I say, I did get some nice fruits off them. I just could have done with a lot more. So that's going to sit nicely in there, so the crown's at the top, because I don't want to wall up the crown. But what I need to do is I need to just clean these up a little bit. Got a little pot down here where I just hide all the weeds and stuff in. So I will get weeds through on this compost, because like I said, if you own out of the bins, everything went in with it. It's got a lovely little root system on it. Just break it up a little bit, just encourage the roots. We'll drop that in there, like that. Apply that there. So like I say, it's got loads of feed in this. We're all going to feed these with a sort of potash, just to give them a little bit of a boost, but not at this moment of time. We'll let them sit in here for a week or two before we'll sort that out. I am going to go and check the leaves, make sure the leaves are alright. What I mean by that is make sure they're not curled and no little bugs hid underneath them. And just keep that crown exposed so more of the leaves and foliage comes up, and then bang, we'll get some lovely early fruits. Like I say, some of them I want to stay in here. I'll get some sort of down the bottom pony tunnel. At this moment in time it's part of blowing a gale, so now it's really safe in that pony tunnel. If you hang anything up, bit of a nightmare. But there we go guys, there's one there, a nice first strawberry runner on compost. Like I said, he's going to sit inside of here, so I'm going to do now 3 more and then we'll have a quick little look, okay? Right then guys, so there you have it. Managed to knock 4 of them up. It's starting to get a bit dark now, so plenty of time. Just do bit by bit. Got loads out here to do. Get them all sorted out, and then we're going to sort out the mother plants. Obviously they're going to be staying outside of here. This time I'm going to try something a bit different. I grew these last year inside of a greenhouse, and I got a lovely crop, but I could have done a lot more. But they were just in little tubs, no bigger than that. So this time we've got a bit size on them, so that we can go right down and just see if we get anything different, you know, see if we get more from them. I will be feeding these with some sulphate potash for a little bit, but we're going to wait. We'll probably wait in about 2 weeks time before we do that, but these will be getting fed a little bit of sulphate potash. Once the flowers start coming through and start going to the fruit, we'll swap that over and we'll start feeding them on a seaweed. We'll have put our own stuff inside of it, with seaweed, compost and stuff like that, so hopefully that'll give it a little boost in all. I will keep an eye on them and monitor it and see how green they stay and things like that before I decide to give them any seaweed feed, because there might be enough feed inside of there. So we'll keep a close eye on it. As long as it stays nice and dark green like that, I'm quite happy. I will pull the sucker plant leaves off, the dark ones, where they tend to stretch. I'll just nip them back every now and again, so we'll have a nice little plant. You may just be to get away from 2 in each pot, but I'm just going to do 1 in each pot and see how we get on. So we're going to go through the rest of them, get them all sorted out, and then we're going to sort all the other plants out. Like I say, some will stay inside of here, but I will locate them all around the garden inside of the pony tunnel at the top, and maybe put some inside the potting shed, just see how they get on, because it do take a lot of room up inside of here, because it's only a little greenhouse. But there we go guys, it's quite windy today, it's not a lot I can do. So I'm going to go and call it a day. I'm making a start on it, which is a good thing. So hopefully I'll get back up here tomorrow if I have an alright little day again, and we'll get some more of them potted up and all. But cheers for watching, and hopefully I'll catch up here tomorrow at some point. Okay? Right, hello everyone, welcome back. It is now January the 16th. I haven't been to the garden for a couple of days, to be honest with you, just due to the weather. It's been cold, wet. We had some snow here in the northeast. Just been no point coming up. Everything's been alright. My dad's been coming up just to check on it, but I haven't really bothered for the past couple of days, like I say, due to the weather and stuff like that, and just pointless. But anyway guys, we're up here today, just a quick update, just tell you what's going on. We're going to have a look inside of that potting shed and show you the dealer tubers, what I've decided to do with them. Now it's later and you'll be able to have a better look, so you have a better idea. Like I say, it's all just a little experiment inside of there, and see how they get on. Inside of here, obviously nothing has germinated, so that tells me that it's far too early. I'm in no rush to set any seed away, to be totally honest with you, because I learned that last year. I've done them far too early. I was 100 miles an hour and just everything was just failing and stuff was going wrong. I'm just concentrating on my chilies and stuff like that, which you've seen in my grow room, just stuff, daft little things like that. I must say these peas are holding in there. These were underneath the grow light. We brought these up and they're hanging in there, so which is good. These cauliflowers have just stayed the same, nothing's really changed from them. I will get them planted out in the garden though and see how they get on. These strawberries, got to do the rest of them, get them potted up, get them brought in and get all the other plants sorted out. We need to get that done ASAP. These mini mums at the back there, they seem to be dying back a little bit. I will try and get some more cuttings off them. I'm going to have a little mess around. I have managed to get another one, which I've done about 6 weeks ago. That's a nice little one there, coming on really nice. That's what I've done with that one there, from this main plant. So I'm taking a few more, so I'll get a few more and then we're going to look at the different colours, different batches what I'm going to try and get a hold of. But yeah guys, everything in here seems to be doing okay. The temperatures have dropped really low in here. It's been like 4.2 at the lowest, and the highs has been 21. So it does get quite warm inside here when that sun is out. So I'm pleased with that. So things will start to germinate soon. But I'm going to hold off before I start doing proper setting away with seeds till around about February time, and then we'll go from there. I haven't even done any tomatoes yet at home and out like that, because like I say guys, I've done them far too early last year, and we had loads of different problems going on with them. So I'm just holding off and just waiting before I set any seeds away. I just wanted to get my chilies set away. I have set away some melons because I'm really determined to grow some decent melons. I did try and grow some last year, just got a couple of little ones. They weren't out special and out like that, they weren't right. So I want to really try harder this year to try and grow some melons, especially the watermelon. But we'll see how we get on and see the germinate underneath this grow light, and hopefully gives us a little bit of an advantage and a bit of a start. But what I'll do is, because yes again I'm babbling on, we're going to go inside of the potting shed and I will show you the dealer tubers, so I have an idea what I'm going to be up to. Okay. Right, and guys, just a quick update inside of this potting shed. Now we've got a bit of light. As you can see, these are my dealer tubers, what I put in. It's about 14 of them there. If you follow us and stuff, you've seen that I pulled them up around about November time. I brought them straight in here and just let them store inside of here. I pulled out all the packed troters inside here because I was just getting attacked by the mice and things like that. The idea just didn't work out. It's not frost free inside here, so it is quite cold. It does get quite cold. The temperatures do drop quite low. So these have been alright, these tubers, no soft ones and all like that on them. They've been spot on. So what I decided to do is I decided to put them inside of here, and hopefully this will help them keep them stored, keep the frost off them, and also hopefully this will start once the weather starts warming up, I can start taking cuttings from them. These dahlias are lovely dahlias, nice flowers. I grew them last year in the garden. They didn't turn out very well, not how they should have, because just the way I had them and things like that. I have been doing a little bit of research on them and things, so I am going to learn to take some cuttings from these once the weather starts warming up, sorry, and these start sending shoots up. Hopefully that's the plan. This one's quite big, so I might chop that one in half. If you look back with previous videos at the beginning of last year, I did do a little experiment on a dahlia tuber, what will come with the garden. I dug it up. It was a big tuber and I split it into 3, and 2 of them survived. These are inside of here now at this moment of time, but they reckon if you take the cuttings from them, the plant's better, more vibrant in colour and things like that. And also I want to learn to take cuttings anyway, because I want to get some exhibition stuff, so I can start saving my own stock. Also I'm getting some chrysanthemums, they're being ordered, I'm waiting for them to come. I've got different ones, early and late, so we'll have a little mess around with them and all when they come, see if I can take cuttings from things like that as well, and hopefully that I can get into some nice flowers, because they're absolutely beautiful. We're all making a little section over there, hopefully I can get some cover over the top to protect them from the rain once the flower heads come on, and etc. But this little setup here, guys, fingers crossed, I'll get some nice cuttings. It's no heat inside here now like that, so I'm not expecting anything anytime soon, but we'll keep a close eye on it. I'm not adding no water either. This is moist enough with the cold and etc. So it's absolutely fine. So I'm no water at this moment of time, and we're just going to see how these get on. I've been checking all the tubers, all nice and solid, so they seem to be okay. So fingers crossed, something will come from these, and we'll start getting some cuttings. Okay, so cheers for watching, and I'll catch us in a bit. Right, guys, it is now Sunday, the 17th of January, I believe. A couple of jobs what we're going to be tackling today is I'm going to do some more of these strawberries. We're going to bring some more in, get them potted up. I'm going to go through the potting shed and see what size pots I've got inside of there. We're going to go down to the compost bins and collect some more of our own compost, what we've been saving. Like I say, it's got seaweed, everything in, leaves, old veg, you name it. It's all went inside of here, and it's broke down over the past year. I think it's going to be good stuff for the strawberries, because like I say, I've got loads of seaweed in it. So we're going to do a little experiment and give it a shot. This is what these I have. So I'm going to collect some more of that. I am going to mix some multi-purpose compost inside of here, and some sharp sand as well. So it's not just going to be this, it's going to be a mixture. We're going to collect some of that soon. Also, I managed to pick up the compost what I needed. This stuff here, this is for the blueberry bush. What I'm going to do is the blueberry bush at the bottom of the garden, I'm going to hide the mulch around it, so I'm going to put some of this around the top of the bit, just so it's got some fresh compost on. And then the rest of this stuff here, I'm going to hide in a pot about that big, just for the time being. And we're going to get that one there transplanted in, so we'll get all this up and running, ready for next year, hopefully. We're not going to get out off it this year. But it'll be next year. We're just going to get it all set up and that, so I'm going to leave it in here for a little bit, and then once it starts warming up, we'll get it outside. Just give it a little bit of a start, you know what I mean? But it needs to be potted up from this, sat in this pot for weeks. So we're going to get that sorted out today. But like I said, I'm going to get a bit of a mulch on the one down at the bottom in the new fruit section. That there is it's a low HP. It's good for acidy plants. Like your blueberry bush, they're like that sort of soil, so that's what we're going to go with. I did get recommended to get another one, that's why I bought another one for, because they say it's best to have two. So we're just going to see and see how we'll get on. Obviously I didn't get no fruit off that last year because it's a brand new plant, so I don't know how long it takes, 2 or 3 years, but hopefully this year we might get something from it. So we'll keep a close eye on it. Like I say, we'll have a look down the bottom, and we'll go down and we'll get some mulch put on it. We're going to get some of these strawberries potted up. Like I say, I'm going to bring some of them in, and then we'll see where about what are and what time it is, and then we're going to start sorting out the mother plants, because when you get all them all cleaned up, all sorted out as well, they're going to get the same compost. Hopefully we're going to get some in that sink, and also hopefully we can get some transferred around the garden. We'll get some hung up and things like that. I've got different ideas what I want to do with the strawberries, because I've got plenty to play with. So what we're going to do, guys, is we'll go down to the bottom to the fruit section and just have a look at this blueberry bush, and we'll put a little bit of the stuff around it, and we'll see how it gets on. Right, and guys, up here in the fruit section, this is the blueberry bush. So this is on its 2nd year. We potted it up in this big pot. When I got this, it was about the size of the one what's in that little pot, what you just saw in the greenhouse. This is sat at the bottom of the garden. We'll put in the right compost with for acidy plants, low HP. But what we're going to do with this one is we're going to clean it up a little bit, and then we're going to put some more of the compost on, what we've got here. Just a bit of a mulch and also a little bit more extra feed. I have got a liquid feed for it, but we're just going to hold off a little bit longer before we start doing anything like that. And then also what I'm going to do is I am going to sort out these canes and just straighten them up a little bit, and then I'm going to check to make sure nothing's crossing each other. None of these are crossing each other, so it doesn't cause any diseases or nothing like that. Also, I'm going to check for stuff like this where they're rotting away and just give them a little clean cut, just to clean them up. But what I'm going to do, guys, now is quickly get you this cleaned up and set up, and then what we'll do is we will put some compost around it and see how it gets on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pause, and then we'll have a look at the next stage. So there we go, guys. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but we'll just straighten them up a little bit, kept them away from each other so not rubbing against the branches, not rubbing up against each other, and just to prevent any diseases. This is the stuff we use, is the Velcro tape. Ideal where I use these for my tomato plants and anything. We did do tomatoes last year and I used the string, but what I found with the string was cutting into the plant. Where this year we can just take a Velcro, so we can I put plenty on and I can just adjust in the size, just keep an eye on it throughout the season. So what I'm going to do now is I want to give it a bit of a clean inside of there, and then we'll get some of that compost on. So I'll clean it up and we'll have a little look. So there we go, guys, just a little bit of a clean up now. I want to hoist some of the compost around it, just for a bit of mulch. So there you go, guys. There you have it. Probably stood in your way there, but there you go. Like I said, just a little bit around it. I'm not going to water it now like that. When it rains and things like that, that'll sort that out. It's enough moisture in the bottom of there. So hopefully, I'm hoping to get some fruit from this year. All the buds are coming on. So hopefully we'll get some nice blossom. That's what I'm looking out for. And fingers crossed, we'll get some nice blueberries. Right, and guys, back here in the greenhouse, we're going to get this blueberry bush sorted out. Like I say, the one we just saw at the top of the garden, guys, was exactly the same size. As you can see here, we've got a little shoot coming off from here, and then one shooting from there. We'll cut the buds on, and then cut the buds there, and then we've got to cut the buds around there. That there seems to be rotted away a little bit, so I'll probably just nip that off. I'll just nip it off on an angle, just at the bottom of that leaf load there, just to prevent if any water comes on, it not sit on the top of it and rot it. But I'm not going to get anything from this year. I'm not going to, because obviously I don't want it to run wild. I want it all to be staked up and stuff like that. But at this moment of time this year, I want to let it go wild. And then next year, we'll clean it up, we'll get it staked up, and we'll get it how we want it to be. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to get that compost again. Just start filling up this bucket. push it down. Like I say guys, it's just going to just sit in this pot till it gets a bit bigger. We're not going to get no fruits off it. I imagine it's going to need a good frost anyway before getting fruits from them anyway. It has been cold in here. Like I say, the temperatures have dropped really low. But of course I'm not expecting anything from it. I just want to get it all potted up because like I say, it's just sitting there and it'd be a shame if we don't sort it out. So I just break up the roots a little bit just to encourage the roots. And I'll just a little bit round the side. Just keep the little base of it showing. And what I'll do is I'll give it a bit of a water in. And that can just sit right there, just like that. I'll hide a little bit more of it on top. There we go guys, that's it all done and sorted. So like I say, that'll just sit in this pot just for this year, and then we'll get it all potted up in a bigger pot. Maybe it's what we've got outside, what the other one's in. I will bring this outside soon in the next couple of weeks, but at this moment in time we could just sit and chill inside of here. It's not doing no harm, and no rush from any fruit from it. Like I say guys, I'll probably get some fruit from that next year, hopefully. I'm not too sure it takes 2 years or 3 years. But what we're going to go and do now is we're going to go and get some more strawberries in, and we're going to go through them, get them cleaned up. I'm going to go into the potting shed and see if I can find some decent sized pots and clean them up. And like I say, because I want to bring them in slowly, not all at once, because like I say, they're all not going to be coming inside of here. We're going to have them spread around the garden. Okay, so we'll crack on with that. Okay. Right, and guys, first thing is first, this is the compost bin where I'm going to take out the compost and sieve it through this and fill this bucket up. Like I say guys, this has been breaking down over the year. We had loads of stuff in here, seaweed, you name it. Some of it's alright, but I think it'd be ideal for our strawberries. So there we go guys, got the idea. I'm going to go through this, get it sorted out, and I'll meet us down in the greenhouse with some strawberries, okay? Right then guys, back here in the greenhouse, so I managed to get myself some of my own saved compost. But yeah, this weeds will come through here and other stuff, because like I say, everything's been mixed inside of this. So these are the strawberries. I bought 4 in. Nice little plants. These are the first year runners. What I do is I pop one up and I show you what I'm going to do, and I do the rest of them. I'm just putting them in bit by bit. We've got different size pots here, different ones. That's what they're going to be going in. So what I'm going to do is, I've got this tub, and I'm going to put 1, 2 and a half scoops of my own compost. I'm going to put a scoop of sharp sand, and then I'm going to give 2 scoops of a multi-purpose compost. 1, 2. Gonna get my hands in. Just give it a mix. This might falls on this tree a bit, because that's what it's for. but just a little work in, just like that, guys. I'll get the pot. Just want to use this pot, yeah. Use this. I want to change the tub because that tub's not the best of. It's starting to break away. I'll get a new tub, that's no good. So there we go, just filled it a little bit up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick one of these. I'm just going to clean all the weeds out. Like I say, this is warm compost and stuff like that in here as well. So we'll have a lot of weeds that goes into the weed bin. Dodgy leaves like that, just going to nip off. Hopefully you can just pull it away from the crown, just like that, nice and clean. And then also what I'm going to do is, also what I'm doing is I'm checking the leaves, make sure I know leaves are curled over, for any little bugs, caterpillars, etc. And then we'll get that out of the pot. Got an alright little root system on there, soaking wet. That's why I'm not going to add no water, doesn't need it. I'm going to keep it proud like that for the crown, because keep the crown on show. And then just slowly fill it up. It is a little bit messy, but believe me, it'll be all worth it in the end. Yeah, I got a fantastic crop off these last year, unbelievable. Just wanted more of them. And I'm going to spread a lot more out on the gardens. I am going to put some inside the funny tunnel and stuff. Yeah, just pushing it down nice and tight. Just make sure the crown is on show, which it is. Lovely. And that's it, that's all I'm doing. So this is sitting inside of here, just there, somewhere like that. We'll arrange it, we'll sort it out. So I've got 3 more here to do. We'll get them all sorted out and then we'll have a quick little look. So that'll be 8 of them done inside of here, okay? Right, and guys, I just used that pot there, I just hide it in, it should be okay. But there's one there, there's another one, there's another one, and there is the other one. So altogether up to now we've got 8 of these sorted out. We've still got plenty more to do at the top of the garden. We've probably got 6, 7 to do. And then we've got to go for all the other plants and clean all the other plants up. I will be feeding these with some sulphate of potash, but I'm just going to hold off. I'm going to do that in February. Beginning of February, we'll just give them a little sprinkle of some sulphate of potash. Just give them a bit of the beast, because plenty of feed inside of that compost and they'll just be waking up now. So temperatures are picking up inside of this greenhouse, so hopefully we'll get a nice early crop. I'm not going to be having all these staying inside of here. I will put some inside of the pony tunnel and locate some in the shed, in pot and shed, just to see if we get anything from them. Because as you can see, it takes up a lot of room, and I've got to get all the seeds, all the flowers and all that sort of stuff set away inside of here. So we'll move them around the garden a little bit, but at this moment of time we can stay in here because I'm not going to be setting no seeds away till at least February time anyway. So we'll just see how they get on. But there we go, guys, just a quick little update on them strawberries and how I am going to do them this year. Right then guys, so there you have it, just a couple of little updates of what we've been up to and what we're planning on doing. Like I say, all the strawberries are starting to come in slowly now. We've got about 8 plants inside of here. We're all going to locate these around the garden and the potting tunnel, potting shed, etc. Just because they do take up a lot of room. We've got another about 10 more plants to go through, which are the first year runners, what are going to be for this year, and then we're going to clean up the mother plants and get them sorted out and get them located down to the bottom garden, at the bottom of the garden, the fruit section, because they're going to be on their second year. We're going to keep them for 3 years and then get rid of them, and then just keep on building up the stock like that, so on, so the fruits stay nice all the time, because all of the plant gets, the less fruit you get on them. So that's why we're doing this for, so we can get our own stock and keep on producing nice fruits. All the Delia tubers, as you can see there, just a little bit of an experiment, a little bit of a mess around. Hopefully we're going to have some nice flowers from them though, which are going to go in a new flower section, which is over there next to the new chicken coop. The blueberry bush, as you see in there, that's just going to sit inside of here. We're not going to get now from this, so we're just sitting here for a little bit and then we'll get that put outside. I'm hoping to get some off the other one at the top of the garden, because it's going to be on its second year. But we'll see, because I don't know, it takes about 3 years for that to happen anyway. But there we go guys, we've got our stuff going on. What we've got going at the moment is we've potatoes are chipping away, so we're doing a little bit of experiment. We bought some shop bought potatoes about 3-4 weeks ago. They're sitting inside of the chicken coop this moment in time, because it's now in there and it's pitch black, and they're chipping away lovely. You've got some lovely sized chits on them. We dad's managed to buy some seed potatoes. They are inside of the potting shed with plenty of light, and they're not chitting very well, but we're going to let them be, and we're going to do a little bit of an experiment to see what produces better, the shop bought or the actual seedlings itself. So we're going to have a little mess around. We're not going to do loads of potatoes this year, to be honest with you. I didn't really use many last year, and plus what I don't like about them is once you put them in the ground, and if you don't get them all out, and they could be tiny, they'll just start shooting through all over the place. So ideally I just want a couple of rows, or if not, we'll be putting them in containers and stuff like that. I will show you these potatoes while chitting, the shop bought ones. We'll do that through the week, but it's just a quick update. I'm telling you, I'm smelling some lovely smelling, yeah, and it's coming from this plant. This is my thyme plant, and as you can see there, it's getting a nice size. I do use this thyme for cooking and stuff. I love putting it on with beef and all that when I'm cooking it in the oven, and all I can smell is that. It's absolutely lush, proper lush. I am going to tackle and try and grow some rosemary, because I want to get some rosemary, because I like using rosemary as well, because I wouldn't mind a little herb section located around the garden somewhere. But anyway guys, that's about it. Hopefully we'll get some more recording done throughout the week, just depending on the weather. We're going to keep a close eye on this grapevine, because like I say, this is going to be in its second year, and we'll see if we'll get anything from it. I think we've got to wait about 3 years, but I'm not too sure. We'll keep an eye on it and we'll see how it gets on. But that's about it guys. Cheers for watching. If you like what you see and stuff like that, like I said before, and you consider subscribing, just come along, subscribe. It's all free, and just join the journey, because like I say, this garden channel is for beginners, because I'm a beginner. This is going to be my 3rd year starting on now, so I have learned a little bit as I'm going, but I've got loads and loads of plans. So come along, join the journey, and see what we'll get up to. But once again guys, cheers for watching, cheers for all the likes and all the comments, and I'll catch you in a bit. Okay.